I just don't get it. I played this game against this guy. His name is Call Me Kutta. And I don't even know what that means, but anyway, it's kind of a cool name. He's a level 32 bronze. And here's what I don't get. You buy the game. You play the game online. You buy the online service. You buy a PlayStation 4. You're obviously interested in playing online baseball. And you'll play to the moment that as long as you're winning, you keep playing and playing and playing. You'll get into the 6th, 7th, 8th inning, whatever it is. But the moment you get blasted or get a run behind, you quit. I just don't get it. That's why I should actually look up this guy's record, which I have not done. I didn't waste my time with it. I already had to waste my time playing this guy, and I had to waste my time, editing it and narrating it. And so I share it with you guys because if you guys want to play online and you want to be, an online MLB The Show player, your record will improve so much by not quitting. I can recall several times where I was 1, 2, 3, 4 runs down. I don't really recall being. Maybe I'm wrong about this. I just don't recall at the top of my head. I have to think a little bit deeper if I've come back from 5 runs down, but I probably have. But anyway, I've had bad innings. I've been 5 runs down. I've been 10 runs down. And here's my first run right there. If you guys are able to watch the gameplay, listen to the narration at the same time. And anyway, that's all I get out of that inning. And then let's see what happens here. Okay, I think that's... Wow. Okay, 1-1. So he comes back that quick. And I remember being disappointed that he came back that quick, but you throw a bad pitch and things happen. Okay, I got away with one right there. So you could just add 1 run to me right there because I got away with one. You throw a bad pitch, there's just nothing you can do about it. I've had at least 2 or 3 games. I'm literally like 1 out or 2 outs away, a couple swings away, last swing, and he the player I'm playing against targets the upper part of the zone, or I forgot to check the energy and confidence of the pitcher, because one thing about if the energy or the confidence is low on the pitcher, he will not throw his pitches no matter where you put it. So I put pitches way out of the zone just to create swings and misses, and that will land back in the zone, and then they just rock it out of here. And that, I don't know why, but your confidence on the last pitch or two goes down. And so that's something you have to manage your pitchers in this game. It's not your gameplay. They don't make it just, push left, push right, swing, target. They make it, you have to monitor these players. And if you don't monitor these players, this is part of the game. You will lose this game at the end. And that's happened to me when I've forgotten to take out a pitcher. One time I think Tim Hill, who's like a middle relief pitcher. Let's look at this play real quick. Oh, wow. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Right in the deep gap right there. Scores a guy, gets a triple. Man, that is a nice hit right there. That's exactly where you want to hit it. Okay, so I'm losing 2-1 right here. Oh, that could have... I don't remember what happens here, but that could possibly cost me a run not being able to catch that. Okay, let's see what goes on here. Okay, 0-2 count, 1 out, and a guy on third. And he swings through that. Probably got a piece of it because it's an 0-2 count. After this, I'll go back to the Tim Hill story. Hang on just a second. Let's see what I do with this batter here. Wow, struggling with him. Oh, wow, that was a horrible pitch. Okay, so 1 run is due to my error. The first run was a home run in left field. That was my mistake. Then he hit a beautiful left center gapper. Wow. That's what I do to Bryce Harper. I'm like that. And then the last one was just a horrible pitch selection. Absolutely horrible pitch selection. and that was a mistake on my part. So one run I would not give him credit for because this is a mental game you're playing. One run is just you have to base it on your own mistakes because you have to gauge the quality of the player that you're playing. And so in my mind, the score is 2-1 based on his skill. So I don't really feel like I'm out of it. I feel like this player is a player that I could eventually come back with or come back on. And I stick it out. I just grind and grind and grind away with this guy. And I was just kind of waiting for my opportunity. And there is the last out right there, and the inning ends. Unfortunately, I allowed 2 runs. Okay, start this out with a base hit. I believe that was Ketel Marte. Anyway, back to the Tim Hill story. The Tim Hill story is basically, in a nutshell, once you run him over 30 pitchers on a middle relief pitcher, you have to take him out. And I just started throwing. And all of a sudden, 2 singles are on, and there's no outs. There's a guy on first. There's a guy on second. And I'm already in trouble because of one simple fact that I did not take my pitcher out after 30 pitches. So, depending on whether you have an LRP, a long relief pitcher, an MRP, a middle relief pitcher, a setup guy, a closer, depends on how many. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Get that ball in. Come on, get it. Oh, there you go. That's an out. Oh, wait. No, it's a bad throw. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, let's see what happens here. And yeah, oh wow. That was the worst luck of the game. I don't know if that was oh, that's because I had to switch players. Whenever you have to use L2, you have to do it very early. It doesn't work out super well for me. 1 out, guy on second base. What I was going to say about the last play is if he had thrown that ball accurately, he would have gotten me out. He had me dead to rights, but the throw was offline, and so then I ended up scoring. But you can see I'm eking away. It's 2 outs. There's 2 guys on base. He's stealing. You can see I don't even throw here. I'm concentrating on the batter. This is a 2-3 game in the 4th inning. A 2-3 game in the 4th inning. Do not lose sight of the big picture. And slow time down, slow everything down, and look at his energy and confidence, and make sure, to take your time. Don't rush through these pitches. Don't lose your patience. And then I get him to pop up. Okay, and I catch the pop up for the second out. Okay, let's see who's up to bat next. Andrew McCutchen. Okay, 2 outs. He's got a guy on second and third. One thing I do, and I'm not sure I'm going to do this because I'm in edit mode right here, is I do recommend you pushing the options button and pausing the game and looking to see if he's a pull hitter or opposite field hitter. You want to set up your outfield in a way, if you like to do defensive moves, or you want to pitch in a way, let's say he's a pull hitter or an extreme pull hitter. That was beautiful. Stay up in the zone, get him to pop up. That's what happens. If you go low in the zone, it creates grounders. If you go high in the zone, it creates a lot of pop-ups. If you look at their pull or opposite field hitting tendencies by pushing the options button and pausing it and looking at his graphic, there's a really super cool way that you can pitch around that. So, like, let's say somebody like Albert Pujols, this extreme pull, you want to stay on the outside of the zone with him because if you stay on the inside, he's going to turn on it. All right. That was an easy out right there. Corey Dickerson, 2 outs, 2 men on. Do not worry about the guys on base. Of course, you do need to try to stop them from running, but what I mean is concern yourself with the batter. Okay, staying down in the zone, there's a steal there. I'd be surprised if I even throw it, and I don't. The worst thing that can happen is you walk a man to that open base. Like I said, slow time down. Get used to the controls. Get used to your strategy, but then start learning. Then eventually start looking at the big picture. of like pitcher management and open bases and in situational baseball, which is right now 2 men on, 2 outs, and 2 strikes. He's obviously got zone hitting on. You can see right there his tendency is whole field. If you guys go back and pause that for a second, it shows a graphic card of the hitter's tendency, and you can see his power and everything. So I look at the power. I don't really look at the contact too much, which I should, but I look at the power and I look at the tendency. And this guy has a whole field tendency, which means he's more balanced. And I did end up getting him. That worked out very well. Okay, there's only another minute in this video. I am losing 2-3, remember here. Let's finish off this clip and let's see what he does. And right, hit the pole. I think it actually hit the actual pole, not the screen part of the pole. Okay, so now this game is tied up. We're in the top of the 7th, no outs. To lead off the inning. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 0 for 4. And he connects with it. And he wastes another pitch, and I just level it. I basically annihilate this guy on 2 pitches right there. And you're going to see what happens here. I lost connection with Call Me Kata. I just don't understand this guy. I just absolutely don't understand this guy. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.